Space, the final frontier. This is the 2.5-year journey of the build of the Starship Enterprise. Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and welcome to special edition number 2 for the Enterprise. Two more, well, one shuttle and the captain's yacht. This looked quite nice. We'll get to that in a moment. So first of all, I shall move the Calypso out of the way, and we'll have a look at what is a little bit confusing to me. This is apparently a Type 6 shuttlecraft. That's apparently also a Type 6 shuttlecraft. They're similar, but they're not the same. These things are not the same. Let's have a look inside and see exactly what's what. Get this open. Now this box did come slightly damaged, as you can see. It's a little bit creased down the bottom there. Now the box doesn't worry me in the slightest. I'm not going to be keeping the box. I'm not that type of collector. As you can tell, I'm probably damaging the box trying to open it. But as long as the model inside and the accompanying literature is okay, I'm perfectly happy. It won't even come out. Look, I've made it not work. I didn't have this trouble with the last pack, I'm sure. Let me open that side as well. And we can do some pushing and some pulling at the same time. So before I dispose of the box, it gives us bits that are probably going to be in the collector's guide anyway. We've got the 5-inch die-cast model is featured in there, the collector's magazine, and the ucodogram of the model itself with a nice little stand if it's anything like the last one. So let's get that out of here. There we go. Yes, we have the nice lithograph type thing with the two little clips that hold it up. Get rid of all the packaging. A nice substantial base on there. As it says, Type 6 shuttlecraft Hawking. This one is so named. So yeah, it's very different. I'm not sure. I've never quite understood the numbering systems for these. I mean, this is the Type 15 shuttlecraft, but that looks much more basic. That's got to be the original, like the Type 1, hasn't it? The first one. And then they get better and look more like the more important ones. I really don't know. So, but it's got the nice thing on the stand, so even if you move it off the stand, you can always find which one to go to. This one is better. It's actually got little locating plugs for the stand to sit into, so it's gonna be front heavy, isn't it? Well, it works. It's not falling over, so yeah, there we go. So let's have a quick look at it. Get rid of that. I don't need that anymore. I'll open that later, but you can see already it's got lovely. It looks nice. So let's have a look and see what it says about the Hawking Type 6 shuttlecraft. The specification is 9.1 meters in long. It was first seen in Generations. Okay, that's different. I have the other book from the other Type 6, which was seen in the actual series. So this one obviously came after that one, but I don't know. Why not have it as a different number? Why would you have the same number for two very different styles of ships? During its final active mission, Generations being that said mission. Well, they are slightly sort of not illuminated, but they've got a different painting, different glow to them. They're quite nice. The little engines at the back. Obviously, that's the ucodogram that's got down there. Lateral sensor arrays and primary field generators. Pictures of it in use. Galileo obviously was another one of those. The gap for Generations. Nice bit about from the film. I think I'll go back and watch the films after I finish watching my way through TNG again. But yeah, that's fine. And the model itself is the same as these, basically. It's somewhere between the two in that it's a little bit weathered, not as weathered as that one is. it's quite nice. It's all right. Does the job. That'll go quite nicely in and around the Enterprise itself when it's completed. I'm happier with the display base on that one. It actually has little locating pins that it will sit into rather than it just resting on top like the other ones did. But yeah, I'm happy enough with that. Let's pull back. Calypso, the captain's yacht. I'm not entirely certain that I remember it ever actually being used. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what it says in the wordage. Oh, I stuck myself a little bit, but I'm sure it's fine. Let's have a look. Let's get it out, get rid of the packaging, and then have a look at the model itself. Now, I'm aware of it. It sits on the bottom of the saucer section. So in the scale of the model that we're building, it's tiny. But there we have it. Take that bit out. More ucudigrams. Oh, I was going to say there's no clips, but there are. So yeah, that's again nicely transparent. That will go over there. We have this, which is again weathered. That's that. Get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. Open up the packet. Again, we have Calypso on there. There is there no little dimples or anything for that to go into. It's quite nice. It's got all the locking mechanisms deployed. I'm sure in use they would retract as it's flying around. Does it go that way, or it's got the name on the front bit there, so it probably does. But as I say, I have no memory of it being used in anger at all. Let's have a look in the book and prove myself wrong. It is the captain's yacht. It is 18 meters long and 8 meters high. Doesn't give you a width, so you can't tell which way. It's actually got it being displayed by the looks of it the other way as well. Though it does sort of locate anywhere around that circular piece, so it sort of works a little bit. The captain's yacht was designed for a wide variety of diplomatic missions. Subwarp. Dorsal front. There we go. 4 elevation. So yes, it does go that way. Strange. That's the Ucudigram thing again. Destined never to appear on screen. There we go. But it was always part of the Enterprise D. So no, they didn't actually use it in anything. I think there's something about the inside of it being used at one point, but I don't quite remember. Voyager was going to have an aero shuttle apparently, but never did. Interesting. Despite Starfleet Captain Yacht making just a single appearance on screen in the franchise, in Insurrection, there we go, that might be where I remembered it. Concept personal diplomatic vessel for the use of Starship captains had a surprisingly lengthy history. There we go. Yes. Insurrection. Not this one. This is the Calypso. That's the Cusco. Model seen in Picard's storage vault in Star Trek Picard. Ah, cool. It does feature a little bit, but yeah. Interesting enough, artist's rendering of the Cusco. It's slightly different variation, and it looks more like it's Voyager-esque, isn't it? But yeah, that's all right. It's a different variation. It's not one of the shuttles, and obviously a different scale to the shuttles as well. But that will add to the lore and the display. So that's 4 of these. That's 2 packs. I'm not sure if there are any more. I haven't heard as yet that there are, but I'm sure that there are other shuttles. I mean, there's got to be, because this is type 15. So there's got to be at least, because these are both the same type, apparently, at least 13 other shuttle types if they're all used. But they might not all be used in the Enterprise. So I don't know. I would expect there's going to be at least 1 more pack. So 2 more, whether it's something else a little bit different or just a couple more shuttles. But I'm happy for them. They're a nice size, they're a nice weight, and they'll go well on the shelf around the Enterprise when it's done. So that's that. That is the build, I say, of this episode, just to show you what I've got and what's coming. And if you subscribe to it, that's what you'll get. If you don't, you don't have to take these. They are an extra. So that's that. The build itself is a little bit on hold, but hopefully I will be getting another pack very shortly, and we'll be able to continue more bits on the saucer section and actually building up the main hull as well. So thank you very much for watching this. I shall see you very shortly for other builds, if not this. Then that's that. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.